Hello everyone, this is Janet Uribe. I am coming to you from St. James's Park in London. Guys, look at these beautiful flowers. I love these parks out here. I feel so honored. Let me explain why I have this beautiful honor of standing in this park. I just finished 10 days of vital planning for business and life mastery with Tony J. Selimi, and it is the most transformational experience I have ever had in my entire life. I've been through therapy, I've been through consults, and I've hired business consultations and coaches, and I've done many things, guys. You know, I've read so many spiritual work books, and I've been following, biggest names in the industry, Grant Cardone, and so on and so forth, Tony Robbins, trying to learn more about how to integrate my life into a higher and better, more quality-like life. And I've heard bits and pieces, but I met my master teacher. I met the man that can do it, and he does it in 10 days. So that being the case, let me tell you why I reached out to him. I was struggling with my health. I have been through a roller coaster of health for the last 20 years, not living a balanced life. Now, that health impact was actually related to emotional states of being that I was going through. Constant high and low emotional states that were dictating how I was going to address my physical health, how I'm integrating, my physical being into my body. What kind of decisions am I making based off of this health problem? And I started to see a lot of business burnout. So I would start a job and burn out. I owned a business and I burned out. I got very sick. And here I am again. I own another business. I love it. And I've started to recognize that same feeling of, oh wait, here goes my health. It's starting to go down again. And I was considering changing fields again. I actually work as a reading skills specialist and interventionist. I improve reading skills in the educational industry. I love what I do. I'm very good at what I do, but I wasn't able to share that with the world to the capacity of which I wanted to, because I was constantly in this struggle. So something that I learned from Tony, and I had to read all of his 3 books to integrate this into his actual program that I did. There's #loneliness. And in this book, this was a way of understanding and looking at myself and my whole self. Understanding that the components of what I went through that made me feel rejected, or moments where I was actually experiencing loneliness and feeling alone, created this whole separation, this segregation from my immediate environment and the whole world. So I wasn't living fully or presently with anything around me. The other book that I read after that, A Path to Wisdom. This book gave me the most insightful information I can even imagine to share with another human being. Every sentence has so many in-depth meanings, correlations, connections. It relates to everybody. It doesn't matter what walk of life you're from, what religion or creed. There is something in this book for you, many things. And the principles that are in this book help integrate great wisdom into how to approach your life in all areas of life. So this is what I was getting at earlier. I was struggling emotionally with a lot of crazy things that happened over my life. I experienced drowning, almost near drowning, multiple times as a child. I grew up in a home that was very turbulent. I then found myself in the disillusion of a marriage that I thought was perfect. And then I found out, it wasn't, and I immediately had a separation within, hours of finding out that it wasn't. Then that led to me having to get on my feet again and not knowing how to really go about it. Starting a new business, and then same thing, I couldn't balance everything. So this book was key to me really saying, okay, I want to reach out to Tony J. Selimi. I want to understand how to really integrate all of the principles of this book through his vital planning. And it is wild. It has changed my life. And then the third book that I read literally on the plane and in the days coming to London was the Unfakable Code. And this one, guys, made me go like this multiple times, or like my best friend Ann does. She goes like this. Oh, I do that. And I realized I am not living my life authentically. I am stressed the F out because I'm accommodating everything in my life to my children, to the people around me, to the friends, to the community, to the neighbors, to even my parents. And I was thinking, okay, with every decision that I make, every thought that I have, is this really mine? Or is this an external person's thought, belief system, reality? And little by little, my paradigm started kind of crushing and falling down. But here's the cool thing, as uncomfortable as it was the most freeing experience that you can imagine. And so I challenge all of you, pick up one of these books today, because the freedom that you experience by being your most authentic being is something that no one can ever take from you. So it's actually the most empowering state that you will ever experience, is living authentically. And then when you live more authentically, you start to see how much love you have. And here's what I'm really excited. Thanks to me doing vital planning, I have discovered more about my authentic being. I have discovered more of what a badass I am. I'm really tiny, if for those of you who know who I am, but the tiny stature does not represent the giant being that I am. I'm this whole encompassing, loving being in this tiny little frame. And I want to use that love, I want to use that light to create what I came here to do, which is really empower children's lives and make reading accessible in English and many educational concepts accessible to more beings. The next thing I want to do is I'm encouraging you guys to see my transformation. I'm recognizing in all the things that I've done in vital planning how this can impact every industry. It does not matter your walk of life. It does not matter what you want to achieve. You're looking to own your life in a different way. You're looking to transform and create the components that you don't know that you have within you, or the capacity to do, how to do it. So vital planning helps integrate that for you, because we hear experts and we hear many things, but no one shows you the how. How do I walk this path? How do I get from A to Z? I'm very squirrely, so I was going from A to B to G, and then coming back to A, falling on my face, going to letters that don't exist. And this man has given me the pieces to see myself, see my capacity, align it, and this is personal. So it's personal to each client, and align it to what they really want and value. And so when you have value and what you're pursuing, every step that you suddenly do, doesn't matter if you're cleaning the toilet or if you're actually making an action step towards your business, is so inspired that there's no delay avoidance. There's no procrastination. There's no, can I do this? Can I not do this? There's just inspired action steps to getting to your next piece. And those action steps are actually implemented in every area of your life, be it your physical health, your social and relationships, your business, your thinking, your emotional being. It just continues going. And what I didn't realize before I got here is the law of one to many and many to one. And so how all of these components in your life are integrated and interrelated to all of your being, which means if you're doing great for yourself and you're growing yourself, then you're doing great for others. And being a teacher, that's incredibly important, because I'm teaching tomorrow's leaders. I'm teaching tomorrow's workers, tomorrow's creators, and I want the children that I teach to feel like they're empowered to be able to do that. Mostly because I see the benefit of what I have gotten to just in 10 days of seeing my power. And so anyway, guys, I humbly tell you with all of my love, check out these books, and definitely reach out to Tony J. Selimi for a consult if you're looking to really make real progress in your life. Not, oh, well, let me check it out, let me see. No, if you're ready and you really want change, invest in yourself. Invest in yourself, because it'll be the absolute biggest sign to the universe, to the world, to God, to whoever, whatever you believe in, that I am ready, and I am ready to make this change. I am ready. I am making this change. I already feel it. It's beautiful. Guys, I love you so much. Please take care. Look out for Tony J. Selimi. He's here to change 1 billion lives. I promise you he will accomplish it. Take care. Bye-bye.